Abusuafo ya mamu nyina ha emamu akwaba eba Oman FM ena fe na 2 TV so ena wie nso ye de your election reference center ena ebrel efri sabre ya kopem se ye beto aba no ya sede awie bia ne se ye betena ase na ye de obefa abato no emu ye beko constituencies ahodo na onya the feel of how things are going na me bread so a na wo hu asede se obeko na wakwakoye na ene awie no yatena sie yi no yebekọ Salaga South yadaso a ewo etifido mantam enum ne mu ne yakọ Daboya Mankarigu na fe yakọ Damongo ena Salaga North abato mpesue ena na awie yi yebehwe na yahwe omo voting pattern no na fe yahwe se sa na ebekọ anase empo efri sabre ya kosise yebeto abana niam betumi asesa. Mind you, the flag bearer of the New Patriotic Party, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, was starting Northern Region tour ene owo Gumbugu anaya kana Gumbugu, one of them oko tour ewo hono mu a one Nairi ene mpanifo ewo ho etwetwe enkomodo do no a enti ewie ye wa krado a kache busuafo se election reference center Brenedu eha ena wobetie de ye no kre no na fei wo so de bia bo kotodwom na ebrene so a obekọ akọ exercise your civic right o civic right no se obekọ na wakwakoto aba so you registered voter nko ade a ena wie mene your drilled down specialist owo ahene ntwubosi akọ ena atrasie ya ye de election reference center ema wo mimidin abena nyako kwekuma. Oh, I know, Baba.
Also, a birthday woman. Sir, Bosumia Umia Wawada. Coming Monday. Edwada and Yame Aye Wadum Diafibako account film. And see, it was so actually you said that surprises I would expect on site me. Now, the focus of a year Salaga South. Salaga South or history. Okay. The former member of parliament for Medina.
Yes.
The Honorable Abubakar Siddiq.
Yeah, Medina.
Yes. The year 2000 election occurred as independent.
Okay.
And Owini against NPP and NDC. And at the year 2004 was Owini that one day Oba NPP take it to so. Okay. And Boniface. Okay. And to the two terms. Ewo Salaga South. And from there. Every 1996 about the NDC and 2000 Boniface independent we need with 9,000 plus votes. Okay. NDC in the second or no any 7,000 and NPP in 5,000. The Boniface at the independent candidate channel be winning.
No, parliament for the first time.
For the first time. That was the year 2000 election. Mampenico for Eba. And the Boniface Mampenico for Memunzo was surveyed as a swap for near the idea. Now the year 2008. Ede ebano ena kunyana yesha society esa efri omunsa akako NDC enti Salaga South no enye constituency a obeka say NDC strongholder NDC ena atena kunyana so a enti going into this crucial election you better dynamics
candidates no
very good
na very important to say candidate one kasa candidate na ye de wo kro no say onya stronger etumi ha. If you understand what Honorable Boniface call for the first time, no, you're independent can it means to say the people like him.
Yes.
And don't know much about
and now share a year 4 constituencies you focus on our northeast now. We have not presidential candidate no. I vote no utimi winidi and akufo-addo. Utimi di nkunimidi and so no not parliamentary candidate no. The vote no was so pa.
I think said generally no it has been NPP's problem. Yes, baby, I hear almost stronghold there, almost stronghold, and the parliamentary no more fana president and so. But baby, we one more him kakrabia presidential candidate need to be born a home day, but we a parliamentary no. Now ye be and I am very sure said they've learned a lesson from those things. This time round, you know, or working on so that we near now both parliamentary and presidential. And no number boa this time round.
Yeah, also. So to skirt and blouse now, I want so.
Papa.
Skirt and blouse.
Yeah, number 3, dear.
And I think say as a political party, Omako elections upon elections, we need be Elusubi, J. Kofowi, no MPP Sako opposition, and MPP are coming back strongly. And northeast region. the Honorable Youth and Sports Minister
Mustafa
Yusuf Kubori
Yabaga
constituency. In fact, about the year 2012, and we win for the first time at the New Patriotic Party. So Breno Supreme Court issued Bemono. The MPP they were able to win a year constituency, which is both presidential and parliamentary. Yagaba Kubori constituency in the northeast region. And at 2016, the wind of change in Ibo and Framane Bolmona can expect so be winning both presidential and parliamentary. And 2020, Onen and Ados are coming back strongly in that constituency. And Osabeji sitting back. Now, looking at some of the parliamentarians, and Numomuya, I am individual personalities, and so
very important,
very, very key. Or a parliamentary election.
Dear, Una or Moshe or no matter Obama way. And to say, Oman fully shower, never saw that buyer.
Yes.
Because so move to Obama presidential friend is saying a candidate no almost generally improvement and I say and near my hodua akoso ewo mine to say man penny akufo-addo be ko to Obama no because papa we no buy am na fie BM free SHS graduate abemu papa we no buy and drones deliver medical essentials enti to say Dr. Mahmoud Baumia all can say obe training 1 million youth in digital skills into sawote mankargu say so ote daboyewo obe to me aye adwuma ewo oman bia so wo the whole world obi to ho say oh okay candidates we metuma ba ma no ebeye na can the same person who says the same thing about parliamentary candidate no ana eye derby enti wo parliamentary candidate no so wo adwuma so no. But I know so ensure say you work on yourself. I know where your party no wa fei. Also be to be akọ wani mu ana fei parliament presidential candidate no so eda ba ba san so a emwa. Say no o hwe abato no ayeto no Ghana nyina no a Greater Accra region said e wonim dada no. Omo region we ene kita the number of voters are edoso pa Oma Ashanti region ho. But within Greater Accra region also your constituencies bia e ho so nipa doso ho pa. One do me kwabenya.
For us it stands now there omuna edoso kra
omahuredi
kan.
Yes.
Over Greater Accra.
Yes. And constituencies are nipa doso ho no ba kono no. Amasaman. Amasama.
On se hona koye cosmopolitan area.
Exactly. Say enipa
koko. Manfo sisi adan etuko ho.
Exactly. Amasama. Trouble. Madina yeka ho.
Madina so nipa
so nkatama so. Ashaiman. And who share these constituencies any the volumes are everyone ba. So your political party, you need to work around these areas. So we perceive Greater Accra, no making inroads there. Yeah, very important. And see, yanko Salaga South. Na yan share omo abato said yes ya.
Na Salaga South say.
But mamin can say yeah, and then no constituencies amabubo so no Savannah region.
Savannah region. That's the region of the can say John Mahama in the region.
Savannah,
the vice president region here, northeast.
Yes.
Yeah, I think say that Savannah. I think that's part of Mahama constituency. Going forward, but Salaga South no making magic be 2016 so na ehu.
Okay.
Omo to skirt and blouse.
Okay.
Presidential for John Mahama and parliamentary for NPP. And at 2020. See, udi yenhwe dynamics no.
Okay.
So yeah, shall every a year Salaga South. Na yeah the whole constituency. Timu project no our screen so amount. Good. The year 2012, Salaga South. Nana Addo Akufo-Addo presidential. Enya 12,679 votes. 12,679 votes, representing 38.98%. That's 2012. And I'm penny Enya Eho. Salaga South. Nana John Mahama Enya 19,339. 19,339 and we have 59.45%. LDBT Domama, LDBT Nana Akufo-Addo. But your co-parliamentary or Salaga South in the 2012 election. NPP's candidate no na your friend no Ibrahim De Abubakar ono aba onya no was 18,000 plus. Now 17,393, 53.23%. And MPP candidates. A year Salaga South, Abubakar's Boniface, no, did 2 terms. One independent, one MPP. Oko third, Osiki third term, re-election, Olusui.
Okay.
The Boniface been 15,138 as a certain member of parliament or Salaga South. To Lusuyana, Oflu Ojane Beshe Madina. Boniface, I think he's the only person what did 2 constituencies historically, and I be was Boniface free Salaga South Sabi di MP o Madina. Okay, you say no kuya so ba. Kophobia DDB. Ye ko enim ne behwe.
From one constituency to the
other constituency. For now the Boniface na minimum say Boniface. And that's 2012 election. The 2012 no both presidential and parliamentary NPP, NDC, and winning MPP and many kunim. Ye the year 2016. 2016, Salaga South, say ena ekokoye. Presidential, Nana akufo-addo enya 12,076. 12,076, 38.52%. Ena onyai. John Mahama enya 18,331. Ena onoso enyai 18,331, 58.46%. And John Mahama, presidential 2016, udinkunimba yeba parliamentary na. Parliamentary in 2016, NPP candidate, no, I'm not a voter, unyai. Ono binya 12,660. 12,707. And NDC candidate, abna the incumbent MP no be 2 Boniface, no, obe 2 Boniface, obe winning, no, ono nya 12,660. Abna otifrima. Or the vote of 33 in the meeting. 33. 33.
Wow.
33 vote. And NPP candidate, Salifu Adam Drimer. And it was skirt and blouse in 2016. Salaga South.
It's a constituency no was our history.
Oh yes, was our history. Yanko a year 2020. 2020 and the people of Salaga South as Daniel Monsa call. Chinieno bio. Na John Mahama, okay, you have an akufo-addo. Enya 16,923. 16,923, 41.43%. And John Mahama enya 23,127. So John Mahama is coming back strongly. 2020 or Salaga South. Parliamentary is free. NPP insa ebio a free MPP sa ebio equal NDC. And the share a year NDC candidate now, onya 20,525. And Salifu Adam Brahma Ojia Moma NPP no. Abra vote nkwana nya bibi chenchebia 19,086.
Okay.
19,086. So Salaga South say and between Omatuaba if 96 Seba and the Omodi Akunyana ma NDC. But the year 2000, Omodi ma independent candidate Boniface and a call parliament on the MPP for Koye Juma. And on the MPP for year Jumanti 2004.
On the ticket
on the MPP no say we need to call 2 terms, 8 years. And at 2008 no, as I free Omunsa NDC. And 2012 and so Chrome by 2016. And a presidential no call NDC and a parliament is back to MPP and a 2020 minunina as I call ama NDC. So going into this election, a year 2024, let's see what the people of Salaga South will do. Now after say a year 8 years of Dr. Bawumia Nanado's administration, a day and a akoso.
Yegusu puswa homase ne youth organizer ne bekasa.
O say friend promise.
Just to say number na ye busy.
Okay.
Nti actually ye be call Daboya Mankarigu. Constituency ne din ye me
but omo constituency to say Yagaba Kubori.
Yagaba Kubori ne ye youth and sports minister.
Okay. Omo constituencies near the pa.
Now we honorable member of parliament or your friend honorable Mahama Aseseni.
What's in the parliament?
Debbie.
Minino.
Hey,
MPs ni show.
but I am MPP new.
Minimum.
I am MPP. MPP member of parliament for Daboya Mankarigu.
Mininumpo.
Wow. Parliament of Ghana site Honomoa.
Or the houses here.
Or horses here. MP for Daboya Mankarigu constituency, Savannah region. A friend Honorable Mahama Ase Seni. Aha. Na 15th November 1960.
And you won.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Oko parliamenta omo committee a owo gender and children committee.
Yes, on your free shared you see 64 years.
And also food, agric and cocoa affairs committee.
Okay.
Our parliament.
Okay.
Yenhwe said there almost to abai. Daboya ho na yenfa statistics no emo manfo. Justice said I am ready. Okay. Almost like a proms in any common.
Okay. Yanko Manoso. Promzi. A youth organizer at the Salaga South constituency. Promzi, Otienka, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon, my brother.
Now, I want to say,
I mean, I do everything is fine. My tea is not fluent, so.
Looking at Salaga constituency, way back, Salaga South constituency, way back 1996. It was NDC. 2000, Boniface Abubakar came in as independent. The year 2004, he represented the New Patriotic Party and he won the election as well. But from 2008, it went back to the NDC, and 2012, by 2016, it was skirt and blouse. Can you tell us the towns or villages that form the Salaga constituency? Then we come to the voting dynamics in the constituency.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon to you and good afternoon to the cherished listeners and viewers.
Okay.
Rightly, as you said, in 1996, the NDC won it. In 2000, we won as independent candidate by Boniface.
Okay.
In 2004, represented the New Patriotic Party and won for the first time. And then in 2008, we lost by the NDC. They held the position for 8 years. In 2016, by the grace of God, we won again. In 2020, we lost. So currently, Salaga South. Previously, it was Salaga constituency.
Yeah.
That comprises of the current Northeast constituency.
Okay.
That was carved in 2012. And then it was now Salaga North. And then we have Salaga South.
All right.
So currently, it's Salaga South.
All right.
So
can you tell us some of the towns towns that form the constituency?
All right. So we have largely it's a Gonja dominator speaking constituency.
Okay.
That's a Quimby traditional area.
Okay.
Then we have around the overseas area, that place we call it Kro. When you are going there, you have to cross the Volta Lake.
Okay.
You go through Pro East before you take number 1 and go to that area. Then you have the Calvaba Enclave. You remember that 90-year-old woman that was lynched some time ago around 2020.
Yeah.
That area is also another Calvaba area.
Okay.
Yes. So that's how the dynamics of the constituency are.
All right. So going into this crucial election, after looking at how the analysis went, 96 to the NDC, 2000, 2004, 2008, going back to the NDC, and 2016, you came back strongly to win for the MPP. 2020, both presidential and parliamentary went back to the NDC. Meanwhile, the party in government, the MPP, at that time, they've implemented most of their policies that the people of Salaga South, they've also benefited. Going into this election, what are the dynamics? What can you say? Who is your candidate now? And can you tell us that this time around you are going to win the seat back for the people, the MPP in Salaga South?
Thank you very much once again. I believe 2024 election is going to present a new dynamics.
Okay.
Because if you look at the constituency, for all the MPs that have come and gone, except the last MP who just lost, all of them have completed their 8 years.
Okay.
He is the only MP who only had 4 years and lost. And it is only the first time since the inception of the constituency we had a female as our MP.
Okay.
So 2024 is going to present a very interesting dynamic.
Wow.
And one of the reasons why we lost the 2020 election, it has nothing to do with development. Because if it is about development, the New Patriotic Party and then the parliamentary candidate, then he has performed more than all these MPs that we have mentioned.
What was it?
So the issues that influence our defeat has nothing to do with development.
Okay.
There were some few chieftaincy issues. And politics, they say it's local. You remember the only political case that was tried was the NCA case. Okay. That was the then Deputy National Security Coordinator Advisor. He's from our constituency. You remember that case, the NCA case? The Deputy National Security Advisor. You remember that case?
Yeah, yes.
He's from our constituency and he's from our traditional capital, Pendi.
Okay.
So many were of the view that our MP, who was the then regional minister, local politics, they believe that our regional minister could have intervened.
Okay.
Because he was coming from the same area with a man. And so they played the local politics that portray a picture that, so you have his own people working against him because they felt that he could have protected a brother or a colleague of his.
Wow.
So that also played against us. And you remember that old woman that was lynched, that 19-year-old woman that was lynched. Okay. That story that also attracted international, that took an international face, and all the international media and human rights activists came. That 19-year-old woman who was lynched in Kampala.
Okay.
That also played part because the people also felt that as a regional minister, he should have done something. Because all those who were involved were arrested. And so the community felt that he should have done more to protect them. And so the entire area after the election, we lost all the polling stations of that area.
Okay.
Yeah, so that also contributed. So after the elections, a lot of people realized that most of the things that were said did not support the facts on the ground.
Okay.
But then it was too late for us.
All right.
And so all those issues played out. So the current gap that was between us and the candidate was 1,443.
That's the vote difference.
That's the vote difference.
Wow.
And we lost, because of those issues, we lost our traditional polling stations that we have never lost since the inception of the Fourth Republic.
Wow.
We lost about 4 polling stations. And when you total the 4 polling stations, they have about 4,000 votes.
And the vote difference against your candidate was 1,000 plus.
1,000 plus.
All right. Okay.
And so after the issues, most of them, when they got the evidence, they realized that they were misled. And so that is what is making us confident that presenting the same candidate would be the best bet for us to wrestle our seat back. And so we are confident that we are going to, with him as our candidate, we will be able to wrestle the seat back.
All right. Promzi, how are you able to do that? Because these issues are still fresh on the minds of the people. So how are you going to take that from their minds so that they can vote for the MPP, as you said?
So one, with the chieftaincy issue on the arrest of the NCA, the former NCA Deputy National Security Advisor, the NCA case, currently he has been released. So when he came back, he told them that clearly what the accusation they were leveling against the man is not true. He has no hand in it. And for them, they don't even know the relationship between he and the man. When he was going to his university days, our MP, he was staying with him. So there's no way he would have an opportunity to even help him, and he will not help him. So all those allegations are not true. And so he met the family and told them that. And so the family have come to apologize. And for that time, all our people who fell for that have since come on board, and we are working together.
Okay.
And we believe our message has resonated with them.
Okay.
And we are confident that if there's going to be election today at that polling station, we are going to win the polling station, hands down.
Okay.
And on the other issue about the lynching of the 19-year-old one, clearly after the elections, the community themselves sent a delegation to come and apologize because there were a lot of things that were done behind the scenes that they didn't even know. And so it was only after the elections that they got the information. And so after the election, they sent a delegation and they came and apologized. And from that time, they will be engaging them, and we are confident that a lot of things would have changed. And all those who got angry and campaigned against us are now on board with us, and we are working together.
Wow. Wow.
Yes.
Very interesting. Wow. Wow. Now, the establishment or the creation of Savannah region, making Damongo as your regional capital.
Yes, please.
How are the people of Salaga South benefited from this creation of the region?
So you have just mentioned another third reason that affected us during the election.
Okay.
You remember our party office was bent.
Yeah,
It became a national issue, and some people were even arrested and brought to Accra.
Yes.
So that also contributed. And so all of them also after the election, they realized that most of the misinformation, because the NDC chipped in and then misled them that as the regional minister, he had the every power to make sure that the capital come to Salaga, which he couldn't do. So because of that, they incited the youth against our party and him. So later they realized that that wasn't the case.
Okay.
And most of the people who led that also came and apologized. And from that time, we have been working together. And so we are confident that we'll be taking the seat back. But on the benefits, I can tell you that Savannah region would forever be grateful to the New Patriotic Party and His Excellency Nana Agyapong akufo-addo. But we, as part of the creation of the region, we are benefiting from a route linking from Bunjai to Fufulso. Previously, if you are going to Damongo, you have to go to Tamale, and then before you now take the Kumasi Road and come to Junction, before you go to Damongo.
Okay.
And with the creation of the region, there is a road that has been carved out. So when you get to Bunjai, you just take straight to Fufulso, and then you take Junction and go to Damongo. That's one.
Okay.
Secondly, with the creation of the region, they have decentralized the regional offices.
Okay.
So currently in Salaga, we are having the urban routes, the regional office.
Okay.
And again, that has also opened up the region to so many opportunities.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
So would you say, based on what you've seen under the able leadership of His Excellency the President and the Vice, going into this crucial election, you are going to win after all the brouhaha and other matters that were raised against your opponent in the last election, in this coming December general election?
You know, in 2020, the party projected 80,000 from Savannah region, and we gave 90,000.
Wow.
And this year, that same thing is going to happen. We are going to beat the party's projection again.
Okay.
Whatever part number the party will project, we are going to deliver more than that. Because the people of Savannah region are forever grateful to the New Patriotic Party and His Excellency Nana Agyapong akufo-addo and Dr. Bawumia. Because what we have seen in Savannah region, we've never seen it under the former president, John Dramani Mahama. And we will continue to show appreciation. And the only way we can show appreciation is to vote massively for His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and the parliamentary candidate as well.
Okay. So this time around, the NPP they've elected Dr. Bawumia, the vice president, as their flag bearer. John Mahama is also coming from the northern sector of the country. These two leaders, how are the people, how are they talking about them in terms of their credibility, in terms of performance? What are they saying about the two of the presidential candidates?
For us, when you say the northern region comprises of 5 regions.
Yeah. Yeah.
The upper east, the upper west, the northern region, northeast, and savannah. You understand?
Yeah.
For us, those from the savannah region, where the former president is coming from, I can tell you for a fact that as vice president, as president, there is nothing tangible that one can hold on to say that this is what he has done. When you ask our opponent or our brothers, they tell you that Fufusu Sola Road. As at now, when you go to that road or when you climb on that road, when you are going to Wa or Pole, it will take you several hours before you get to the destination because the road is in a deplorable state. It is only this same government that has come and we are working on it.
Wow.
Apart from there is nothing. And for NPP, when we start counting, one, the creation of the region alone, you understand, that has opened up so many opportunities because now we can boost up a regional coordinating council.
Okay.
You understand? We can boost up regional health insurance.
Okay.
Regional DVLA office.
Wow.
I don't have to travel to another region to visit a regional office. You understand?
But the former president always say that President Akufo-Addo has created the regions and left it. So when he comes, he is coming to develop the new regions.
I don't know of other regions, but in Savannah region, every standard that is supposed to defeat a region, we have gotten our share. So I don't know if he's talking about a different region.
He said all the 6 regions, the additional ones, including Savannah region.
Because my boss was a former regional minister, I've gotten an opportunity to move around the region with him, and I've seen all the investments that this government has done. And I can tell you that everything that a region requires, this government has provided.
Wow.
I can confidently tell you that Savannah region is part of the regions that will deliver the 2024 election for the New Patriotic Party. And we are confident, absolutely confident that His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is going to win this election. And for us in the northern region, what we are saying is that, yes, they are all from the northern region, but somebody has been vice president before. We have seen his work. And somebody has been president before. We have seen what he has done. But this man is only a vice president. And if we are going to itemize what he has done as vice president, even as vice president, this former one does not come anywhere close. You understand? And so if as vice president, he has been able to achieve that much, we are very confident that as president, he will be able to do more than what we expect. And so that is what we are saying, that yes, they are both from the north, but this one has been there before. So let's give the opportunity to this one that has not been there before.
Okay.
And we are not just giving it to him because we just want him to be there, but his results as the vice president surpass the one who has been vice president and president before.
Okay.
And so that is why we are settling. So when you come to the north, the issue about both of them are from the north is not an issue. People see His Excellency the Vice President as a better option than the former president.
Wow.
Yes.
Now, let's talk about one dominating propaganda was the MPP. They were tagged as the Akan party, whereby John Dramani Mahama, over the period of years, have been campaigning that there's no way that the MPP will elect Dr. Bawumia as their flag bearer. Now, after that, the MPP has done that. What is the NDC saying about those debates in the region or the constituency?
For us here, to be honest with you, we are having the smoothest campaign ever under the Fourth Republic for the New Patriotic Party. The NDC campaign is dead. They no longer have a message in the 5 northern regions.
Wow.
Because the key campaign message they had when His Excellency declared his intention to contest was what you just mentioned.
Okay.
Ever after the elections when he emerged, they don't have a message again. Now they go to some of the Zongos, try to incite them that, as the vice president, look at how you are struggling with your Hajj. Unfortunately, those Alhajis and Ajis who have gone to Mecca, they are the very people who are exposing them.
Okay.
Then they now tell them the kind of treatment they enjoy when they go for Hajj.
Okay.
And then those who have gone under their tenure too are also telling them that, yes, under your tenure, it was worse. And this tenure, there is much improvement, and we have seen changes. And we believe that there will be much improvement if he becomes the president as well.
All right.
And so for that campaign, the NDC have lost it. They admit they have lost it because the message is resonating with our people. What our people are saying is that the MPP has demonstrated that it is the party for all.
Okay.
That is the party you can belong to, because consistently, the MPP has been choosing a Muslim as running mate and then a Christian as the flag bearer.
Sure.
And for the first time, the MPP, he contested with a lot of Christians. He was the only Muslim.
Yeah.
But the MPP stood firmly by him and said that it is not about his religion, it is not about where he's coming from, contrary to what our opponent made us to believe, but they believe in competence. And they give the opportunity to him. And we are also telling them that the fact that they have had that faith and belief in us, and now they are telling me that it doesn't matter whether I'm from Tamale, it doesn't matter whether I'm from Damango or Salaga. Once I serve well, when the opportunity comes, they will give it to me. But those days, the NDC made us to believe that how can you even become a leader in NPP when you are from the north? That's what they made us to believe. And in fact, most of our people that we lost from the north is because of that.
Okay.
A lot of people fell for that and thought that, this party, there is no future.
Wow.
Yes, so people fell for that. So the emergence of Dr. Bawumia has diminished that campaign and that perception. And now people are embracing the New Patriotic Party, and they believe that it is the New Patriotic Party that better represents the aspirations of the Zongos and Muslims.
Wow.
And that is why you have started hearing very respected clerics declaring their support for the New Patriotic Party and Dr. Bawumia, because they made them to believe that it was not possible and that the New Patriotic Party has proven them wrong. And so we believe that Dr. Bawumia is in a pole position to win this election.
All right.
The 5 northern region, you will see the results that we are going to deliver.
All right. Promise you, before you go in 1 minute, I want you to, based on how the people are going to vote, Dr. Bawumia balloting on number 1, tell your people in your language how they should vote in this coming election, in your language.
So, thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum. Na isa muku da gaisuwa na musulunci, na kuma gayyatanku kan wanga dandali mu yan tudu baki daya. Saboda dabda wanga zabe na tama mado takaramu ya NDC sun bar duniya sun fahimci kaman patin nan na giwa ko na NPP ba patin yan zongo bane, patinin da ba su kaunan yan zongo, patinin da ba su kaunan musulunci. Na sama da aka zabi Dr. Bawumia, NPP sun gwada muna kaman patinin da yake suke kaunan zango, domin tun da aka kafa patin nan kowane lokaci in sun zabi musulmi in ya zama mabiyin baya sai su zabi arna ya zama shugaba. wanga lokaci suka ce Dr. Baume ya taka rawan gani suka zabe shi wai shi ya zama shugaba. To wanga na guna muna cewa kamar me ko da jiyanka yana sai gawayi ne ya fito zuwa rungo ne ya fito tamale ya fito salgani in dai yana kokari ya yi aiki yadda ya kamata fatin na ya saya mai baya. So da sai muna gayyatar musulmai duka waɗanda ke kishin musulunci waɗanda suke kishin addini su ma su bar mu rufa ma addinin mu asiri su bar mu vote number 1 mu vote ma Dr. Bawumia mu vote ma parliamentary candidate su duka yanda za a yi mu ma musulunci a rufa muna asiri yanda mu ma yanda zai zo irin ra'ayi da irin shugabancin da ya nuna muna a mabiyin kasan nan shi ma ya zo ya taba muna mu ga yanda kasan nan zai kasance. Can I speak Gwenja? I want to speak Gwenja.
No problem, no problem. 1 minute.
So that was Hausa, yeah?
That was Hausa.
Okay, yeah. So speak the Gonja language too.
Antre bunupo ntama manibu kebinde mwenchiponde mugatrele Mansuru ale from the youth organizer Salaga South ntama kapere nkaba yili net 2 no my FM bombulomboere meta lebu koboya somani anye kolmani na miyeshi lebe nyechonyore na lerabar muto na pito nchi Dr. Bawumia nchi Uncle Sale nchi anyi MPP bu parliamentary candidates kama ne ba yili bumu ewe susu kuma elu kukule kuma elu number 1 kana kama na nchi bu muto na vote sabumu lombo eshumu na MPP bu gomna na kube warana na kana mbamba chiso na shuna ayuna na sani anyi Savannah region and GMPP kuko na daga na kabomu. I was just telling them in conclusion that we, the people of Savannah region, we owe the New Patriotic Party that we have to pay them, which is that we started looking for this region since 1946.
Wow.
Yes, for our own region. That was the time we started. We wrote several petition after petition after petition. And then it is only somebody, even when our own brother became the vice president, we went to him. He turned us down. When he became the president, we went back again. He turned us down. It was only our brother from Chebi, our brother from Chebi, who had our...
Wow, wow. Well, Promsy, we are so grateful for your time this very afternoon. Okay. Salaga South Constituency Youth Organizer. Okakasa hudo oka.
Good. To na good. Na good.
Oka gunja kasa nusa kauza kasa. Nti we know the daho pefi.
Daho playing.
Play. Say the people of the Savannah region, Salaga South to be precise, no mo musampa NPP and Abua Omo.
Yeah.
On that debate of I can't party. Don't say I dominate your own.
Papa.
What is some kind?
Papa.
So mother that damn.
Papa. Oh, say they be I can say politics. No, every constituency and in a dynamics. Oh, when Yama Mujina so to MPP. 2020 election. Yeah, and that's anything that they be I can misinformation, disinformation. This animal. A play a role, a war, and so big to be between. That's a one one year. I know when you know. Papa. And yes,
propaganda too many cantem. Be a propaganda tron quacudrum. O dane near. And ye, the amount for Natian say, as I'm saying it here. Sir, Oka say, and you say it here, and you pack a crab in a bed. And here, a branching up bought new muscle, a quine, sa a fofosusola quine. A budget, or say no kind of tutu, nano yano way. I'm people are buying assassins on SIB. Not dear Anna Jomahama. I am a woman. Well, about other figures,
yo, young Daboya Mankarugu, about 1 person, 2012. Mampenin and other Danko Akufo-addo Enya 6,297. NPP parliamentary candidate 6,672. Enna John Mahama Enya 8,515. NDC parliamentary candidate 8,275. And no a year 2012. 2016. Mampeni Akufo-addo nya 8,186. 133. And parliamentary candidates nya 8,589. John Mahama nya 9,798. And NDC parliamentary candidates 9,208.
Is that 2012?
12.
Okay.
2016 in NDC ni wini ye. Yenshe 2020. Mampeni akufo-addo nya 12,772, representing 53.62%. And Mrashebedwani owo no mo honorable Mahama aseseni onu enya 14,391. And John Mahama enya 10,791. And the parliamentary candidate enya 9,751. Nese
2020 there, it is a both presidential and parliamentary now.
MPP. Yes.
When why are they?
Because 2012, 2016 in an NDC form. And see, Mrashebedwani no are very strong. Yeah.
We have vote on
yeah.
Mampeninia 12,000, only 14,000.
Exactly.
Wow.
Exactly.
Oh, sure.
And see, this time round, no sa na dabo ya mankarigu ebeko anase say. Yabeko honi akwa kodim komo.
Karim.
Yeah, Karim because I'm secretary.
My share Damango.
Okay.
The regional capital. Na yamfa and also Enkahoma.
Na ye Agyapong.
Yes, and on a year Lands and Natural Resources Minister.
Okay.
The constituency. Na Damango about to Mpesuaso and Ushese Ayomo a whole regional capital. Regional
capital.
Okay. Very very interesting. Omanfo wasoro ho no. Abena on say da ye kase e ho no in terms of development now I say o Kencity.
Yeah.
Entina ye hu ye nuanom kaya yi for do so mo dey.
Omo badam.
Na we got a president on all the hwiasamo pan. And was a kaya yi for no mo nkoso so no sanye mo to e taxes. E wo ho. Okoso until say yenya a visionary vice president. Say yenya kaya empowerment center. Ma we sidan.
Adina ne ashama.
Chese obo say chese nipa mienu de omuto nsani ani a. Wan na dwene nuan mo musire mo. Na wan na empo masam. Wasa na ne boss so am region. Uti da brand kan ya. Was say we got a brother from Chibi. Our very own brother from the region. Obey vice or call on down. One few mukra.
Obey president.
Obey president. So muko say since 1946, any person in your region. Region no yetia decentralization of a year project and other ways you know. A commerce so far so the bread eba but nini na wade one few mo. Was a regional frame sisi ade pa no betimi ne nsa. Ono ani home region. Obi na beteman de pa bako no betimi akasa dey. Unyai.
Okay. Yanko
Karim.
Karim.
Okay. And onim kodim komo. All right.
Good afternoon, Karim. Hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Now, what to say?
Please, I don't understand you.
I just wanted to test that.
Yes.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good, madam.
Okay. How is Daboya Mankarigu this afternoon?
Daboya Mankarigu is very fine.
How do you pronounce that? I want to get it right.
Daboya Mankarigu.
Mankarigu.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Okay. That's right. Looking at your statistics, okay. your member of parliament, Honorable Aseseni, he's the same candidate you are presenting for this election.
No, please. We are having a new candidate.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Looking at the statistics from the 2020 election,
yes.
He did so well.
Yes.
Okay. So, what is the new candidate bringing on board? Are you going to retain the seat for the NPP in your constituency?
Objectively, I can say that the seat will be retained once again for NPP.
Okay.
Yes. I can say that confidentially. That the seat will be retained with a new candidate. It's a new candidate in the 2024 elections. But he has been a parliamentary candidate for the past two elections. That is 2012 and 2016 elections.
Okay.
And the current parliamentary candidate was the candidate in 2012 elections. He was again the candidate in 2016 elections. But 2020 elections, as he came in and won it, and then at the primaries, the delegate decided to settle on the current parliamentary candidate.
That is interesting. So the candidate that you presented for the 2012 and 2016, he lost the primaries in the 2020 election, and then Honorable Asase Seni won, and then he won the general election as well. But this time round, you are bringing the other candidates who refused to or who couldn't make it to parliament. That is interesting. How are you going to make sure that you retain the seat?
I'm happy you're able to correct the expression that he refused. Thank you very much for this opportunity. Let me take it. The DNA of the constituency got carved from Damango, the then Damango Daboya constituency in the year 2012.
Yes.
So when I did that, that was the current candidate was the candidate at the time. Daboya Cargo has been an NDC zone until the coming up of this current parliamentary candidate in 2012. That changed the voting narration, though he couldn't win. But the vote margin rise very well. Yes, ultimately, all of us were looking for the winning, but he couldn't win. That's the fact. But he was able to move the vote for MPP to a maximum level. Then coming to the 2016 election, he came back again, but contesting with a different candidate from the NDC. In the 2012 election, the NDC candidate was Nelson. 2016 election, the NDC brought one Mr. Muhammad Shaibu Obey. But the MPP kept featuring the same person. So until 2019, when Ase came, won the primaries, and went ahead and won the general elections. So now, the 2012 candidate, the 2016 election is the one we are now presenting. Your question is, how are we returning it? Yes, we can return it because the incumbent MP, at least, is also contributing his part. The regional chairman of the party is also coming from the Boyaman Cargo. The regional secretary of the party is also coming from the same constituency. All the stakeholders of the Savannah region are coming from the Boyaman Cargo. And with all these people putting their hands on deck, I can assure you, madam, the 2024 elections is going to be retained by the seat is going to be retained by MPP again. Not even that, the developmental projects that are going on in the constituency, it will be difficult for the MPP to take it over. But the major problem the constituency was facing is road network.
Okay.
That is linking from Daboya to Mankargo was actually a very difficult place to access. But the MPP government is able to construct a road from Daboya to Mankargo. And that road, dear sister, that road means a lot to the electorate. And to show appreciation to MPP, they are going to retain the seat for irrespective of whoever at all is the candidate.
Okay.
They're not going to vote based on the personality. They are going to vote based on the contribution and the developmental projects that the government of the day brought to the people.
Okay, so this election you are presenting Samuel Tika Yeyu.
Yes.
I hope I got the name right.
Yes.
Who is the Deputy Chief Executive of Minerals Commission?
Mineral Commission, yes.
Yes, okay. And now take us through some of the developmental projects that the government have brought in your area.
Okay, like there are many, but I'll just limit myself to some one or two. The Boyaman Cargo, having been a native, having been born there and grew up there, the major developmental project that the government of the day brought there, and it is so dear to each and every one of us, is the construction of the road from Daboya to Mankargo.
Okay.
That road, no two ways about that. That road is so much dear to each and every single individual who lives in the constituency. So that road alone is enough. Not that currently the Boya Bridge is on construction. You know, the white water also passes through the Boya. Hello?
Yes,
Hello?
sir.
Are you with me, madam?
Yes, we are with you.
I'm saying that apart from that road that is linking the Boya to Mankargo, currently the white water, you know, the white water also passes through the Boya.
Okay.
Currently, the bridge is under construction. The government of the day is constructing the bridge over the white water. Okay. That is another huge developmental project.
Okay, let me take you back to the candidates you are presenting and the member of parliament. How is their relationship like after the primaries?
Very cordial.
Okay.
The incumbent MP always described the parliamentary candidate as his first son in politics.
Okay.
So I can say on authority that their relationship is very cordial.
And how is he helping in the campaign towards the election?
Being the secretary of the party, what I can say on authority is that I can't remember the exact date, but roughly a month or so ago, he came, myself, the parliamentary candidate, the GCE, the incumbent MP, who went around the entire constituency, where he was presenting the parliamentary candidate to the electorate, urging them that they should vote for him during the December elections. So with this, I can say that at least he has contributed very well.
Let us look at the presidential election.
Okay.
In 2020, both parliamentary and presidential, the NPP won in your constituency. Exactly. Can we say same for this election?
Exactly. There can't be much difference in the sense that the constituency, like I said, are not voting based on the personalities.
Okay.
Though some way the personality can take a role, but entirely the majority votes are not going to be based on the personalities. The constituency is a young constituency that has a lot of developmental challenges. But as long as this government is concerned, most of those developmental challenges are being catered for. For instance, there's a big hospital this government is putting up among the Agenda 111 hospitals. The constituency is a beneficiary of such project. And at least the people can show that appreciation by voting for the government of the day again, irrespective of whoever at all is leading at the presidential or the parliamentary. So in that case, I can say that the presidential to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is very highly to win as against John Dramani Mahama, as long as the Bayman Cargo is concerned. Yes.
Okay, that's interesting. The people of Daboya Mankargu, predominantly, what is their what do they do?
Predominantly, they are farmers.
Farmers, okay.
Yes.
Okay. So this project that the government have embarked on, the planting for food and jobs and those things, how have it benefited farmers in your area?
It's like I said, the area is predominantly farmers. I remember in 2017, the government of the day brought fertilizer at a very low price for farmers.
Okay.
And it actually boosted their farm products at the end of the farming season. And every year, at least in collaboration with the District Assembly, they do get these farmers, this weedicide supplying to the farmers at a low price. Because the area is everyone knows that the area is dominated by farmers. So this planting for food and jobs, and those policies actually help the area when it comes to the farming activities.
Okay, we wish you all the best, Karim.
Thank you.
Karim, I and in the Dinkomo on a year secretary ma NPP, Ewo, Daboya Mankaregu.
On the word pronounce it.
Edekwa.
I'm accent, no need to pronounce it.
Yeah, Edepa. And I know a Dinkomo no. A real dear, or Mama, your bro for say, but it's all good. Aye. Yabeko breakaba.
Quickly.
Aye. I wish you for your election reference center and when you go to our share and was so good so I would see a woman FM sweet. Yaba home show na yabasisia.
Dread down. Dread down.
Abusuafo yesama mwakwaba eba your election reference center so Netu TV ene Oman FM ene yewo Savannah region ena yedi nkomo ewo ho yakọ Salaga South yakọ Daboya Mankarigu constituencies ene ehofo akwakodi nkomo interesting dynamics ye said the 2024 election also ebesi akọ ewie imene your drilled down specialist. Well,
looking at two constituencies, I heard in a man for not demonstrating actions, abana ejuma elho, and an omo bre, yatemantum for framomo, I think Puntunuma acquire Bibia Ecoso, Adiba Quane Kutiamo, propaganda and nipa a yohe, Salaga, Abaton Pesua, sending out Orcano, and Sensembia CCC, Nina Kahubi, and a mine, you may be a Kutiamo. We had a Daboya Mankari Goodia or kind. You heard that Damango constituency, no? 1996, both presidential and parliamentary come NDC.
Okay.
The current regional capital of a year Savannah region, Damango. 1996, the year 2000, Omoto Abano skirt and blouse.
Okay.
Presidential for NDC and parliamentary one Alexafo in the Dinkunim.
Okay.
Over 2004, almost maintaining my MPP. Almost to skirt and blouse. Presidential for NDC and parliamentary knows under my MPP. That's 2004. Now, if you urban 2012, what the see here? The year 2012, Nana akufo-addo, this time Robinya, 5,973, representing 35.20%. And John Mahama, Damango, 10,732. Representing 63.24%. So in 2012, John Mahama won in a year Damango. Parliamentary, NPP's candidate, Enya 7,041. And at 2012, NDC for presentee, Honorable Adam Mutawakilo. Okay.
Yeah, Mutawakilo.
Yes. Onobenya 9,518, representing 56.79%. Uwini seat, you know. Every NPP for because normally we need the year 2004, 2004 and at 2012, Mutawakilu Beji seat no.
Yeah.
2016 and akufo-addo increasing the vote from 5,973 to 6,943. And it's almost 1,000 votes anyway day or they count. We are 37.57%. And John Mahama and so free 10,732. About 10,263. The vote no so drop it by 500 votes, 55.22%. And now Odi Edim Kunim Award 2016. About you have parliamentary 2016. Parliamentary 2016. NPP candidate no ebinya 8,139. And Mutawakilu Sanya 10,990. Unya more vote than John Mahama. By about 2020, almost skirt and blouse bill. 2000 election, almost skirt and blouse. 2004 skirt and blouse. The presidential, consistently, it has been NDC. But a ban parliamentary, no more skirt and blouse.
Okay.
Till 2020, and the current Lands and Natural Resources Minister, the Honorable Samuel Abujinapo, Nana akufo-addo enya 12,788, representing 43.79%. No. Mampani, over the period, the percentage, you know, this is the first time Wetiman Home Super 2020, 43.79%. John Mahama, Ebinya, 16,231. 16,231. Mampani appreciate about 6,000 votes. And John Mahama, I appreciate a year also 6,000 votes. That was a year Damango in 2020. But ban parliamentary, the Honorable Abujinapo Ebinya 15,989, 54%. And incumbent MP and Otiso Okotu no 13,279 to beating by 2,000 votes. And INTC akono parliament in the MPP but presidential moto abanomotoma John Mahama. And the Honorable Lands Minister, Onoabiuna MPP Sadinede, Echo, for the second time. Now, Yahweh say, Obetime, and maintaining seats, Nana. But as for the presidential, this time around, and then akufo-addo, a Dr. Mahmoud.
The dynamics, Nasa.
And you're the same, said you. Nti you better say Raman
secretary.
Constituency secretary Damango. Yugusu ebo enwoman say sabekano. Yensan kano de for Salaga North. Result no Ebra.
Salaga North constituency 2008, 2012, 2016 NDC. Ena edin kunim ho enti yemfa emamo 2012 mampani akufo-addo enya 3456 aya na ade ne wo akire do ma mehwe wa ha
board
yeah they were actually
okay
2012
vote over the Salaga North 3,000 wow
enye better sir enye better
no mo majo mahama 7,000 wow.
And MPPPC no 2012 onya 3,462 and Kanema Mpeni Mahama 7,046 and NDC PC no 6,772 Yemra 2016 Mampeninya 3,623 and MPPPC 3,037 Afei John Mahama 7,139 and NDCPC 6,363 2020 Mampenina Nado Danko Akufo-Addo Akonenim Kakra
from 3,000
to 8,083.
I appreciate almost 5,000 votes.
Yes.
Okay.
MPP PC Enya 9,120 and John Mahama Nidia no soti was all appreciating mum was from 7,000 to 8,794 and 8,168. Entino as we speak no 2020 no NPP and a winning parliamentary no.
Yeah, I want to scatter blouse.
For
Salaga North and Salaga South in our MPP.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, North and South in parliamentary ni dia.
Because we're 20.
MPP for nafa.
But we have only 9,120. And NDC in 8,166. Wow. I think I know.
Enti Salaga North no so omo dia no. O share pattern ne dia. As a 2020 no difference buy.
Yeah.
Buy.
So o share say the coin 9,120 and 8,166. Until going into this election, you better the Ekwakusi.
Yeah, MP any Al Hassan Abdallah Idi.
No, okay.
Oh no, yeah, Salaga North MP.
MP. Okay. Vote difference was 954.
Okay. And 2,000.
2,000. Otifrima, the BT NDC candidate no 954. Ononya 9,120 and NDC 8,166.
Exactly.
And almost akabe 46 votes. And make it 1,000 vote difference. Auntie, you ready to see?
Yeah.
This election.
I was saying who say no MP no na sanko say you call Daboya no na say MP no prime minister no ya to no.
Na say MP no ono ebe di na okọ da bia okọ prime minister no ono moment mi anya kwanya nko 2020
election. Yeah.
And na nipa no betu no mum wini.
Exactly.
And na the okọ prime minister consistently from 2012 2016 no ono no masa number for 2024. Hey, delegate.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
And Raman and Habib.
Omo nyina numbers no enko. Yenya omo aye no omo bedi nkomo. Yes. Na yahwe dynamics na ewo ehodom no say afi no sa na beko anase ensachaye bi ebetumi aba na.
Okay.
Na yahwe sa constituency enso.
All right. Yensanka omo die. Me you say Professor Smart Sapon. Our charge at Kumasi Technical University. Where did you maybe any day one crack open?
What in the research number?
Why in the research? What they are about now? Just saying, and you ma etia as it stands now. No, seeing a projections no etia or of population of 18,807, 18,807,000.
Almost like Habib. Salaga North. Habib, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, please.
Yes, this is Oman FM and Net 2 TV. You are welcome.
Thank you so much.
And now, what is Kakra?
No, please. Yes.
Okay. How is Salaga North this afternoon?
Salaga North, we are doing well.
Okay, that's all right. Looking at your voting pattern, we've realized that in 2020, the MPP won the parliamentary but lost the presidential. Are you presenting the same MP for this year's election?
Yes, we are presenting the same MP, that is Honorable Alasan Abdallah
ED. Okay.
Yes, you know that the constituency was created in 2012.
Yes.
And in 2012, 2016, the NDC parliamentary candidate won the elections. But in 2020, the party presented Honorable Alasan Abdallah ED. And mind you, the NDC was winning over 3,000 vote difference. So Honorable Abdallah in 2020 turned the results around. So you look at.
So what made the difference?
The difference is that, you know, in today's politics, especially we those from the rural constituencies, people look at the development. When you get the chance, you have to work hard. And by so doing, you must deliver.
Okay.
So Honorable Alasan Abdallah ED, he was appointed as DC for Northeast Gunja. It was just created 1 year to the elections.
Okay.
So he became the DC. And people look at how he started as DC. So people thought that, no, he was the man for the constituency. And truly, when he came in, over 3.5 years, he has been able to deliver. So there's no doubt that he's retaining the seat for MPP Sarganov.
Okay. What are some of the remarkable things that you would say that he started as DC and then as MP he has done for the constituency that you are sure that he's going to retain the seat?
When he came in as DC, the entire constituency were having only 11 communities connected to the national grid.
Electricity?
And we have, yes, electricity. And
hello, Habib.
Yes, just yesterday, we went and commissioned some 2 communities. Next week, he will be commissioning another 4 communities. And the last set of communities
who are joining the national grid, you mean?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Yes, please.
All right.
And next week, he'll be commissioning another phase of communities. And when this is done, there will be no community that is left in the constituency that will not be connected to the national grid. So this is what the man has been able to do. And in terms of roads, he's constructing one of the biggest roads in the constituency. His opponent on the other side, when he was the MP for 8 good years, he cannot boast of even one single road that he was able to construct in the constituency. In terms of schools, he is building a senior high school for the constituency. It has never happened. We don't have a senior high in the school, in the constituency, sorry. So that's what we are talking about. The people are looking at what we call development, and what Alasan Abdallah ED has brought is unprecedented. So that is the difference.
Okay, so
yes.
What the people were looking forward to, number one was the electrification projects, which he has been able to do.
Electricity is now a basic amenity, as you and I, we are all aware. Yes, and he has achieved that. He has achieved 90% achievement he has made on that.
And what are the responses from the people?
Oh, like I said, elections, you can never be complacent. Otherwise, if the people are going to consider what we call development, there's no two ways about that. The man has retained the seat.
Now, let's look at the presidential. When you look at the statistics from 2012, President akufo-addo, he has been appreciating the vote. Now, it is Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia from the northern side of Ghana who is contesting on the ticket of the MPP. How different is the voting pattern going to be for the presidential?
There's no going to be difference between the parliamentary side and then the presidential side.
Okay.
Because the presidential side, everybody knows that Dr. Bawumia has been very excellent, very good to us. When he came in as vice president, he promised us that he was going to help his boss to give us a district. They have delivered. They promised us that they will give us Agenda 1-1. They have delivered. They promised us that they will help us to get a senior high school in the district. They have delivered. His opponent, who is our own brother, what has he been able to give us? And so for us, we are winning both presidential and parliamentary. There's no two ways about that.
Okay. The Agenda 111 hospital project, where exactly is it located in the constituency?
Palby, the district capital.
Okay. So how is work so far?
Oh, so far, like I said, we are not going to be complacent on anything.
I mean the Agenda 111 hospital.
Oh, about 85 or 90% done, because it's clear. It's just by the roadside, so everybody can see it. It's there.
Okay. What about road network in your area?
That's what I mentioned. I mentioned to you that he's constructing one of the biggest roads in the constituency. He has been able to give from Fu to Takweli a road. Now, there's a highway that he has taken from Tamale to Buja. Now, there's a road that he's constructing from Nyamalga to Panshago. That's what the man is doing. But these are roads that were left out. The people during rainy season, they could not even access any other communities apart from where they are living. Today, the story has changed. It has turned around. So that's what I'm saying. It is all about the work. The people now look at who has given them this, who has given them that. So that is it.
Okay. The Salaga North, the people over there, are they also farmers?
Predominantly farmers.
Okay.
Yes.
And how has the planting for food and jobs benefited them?
A lot of farmers. You know, social intervention like this, you cannot expect 100% accessibility by everybody. But a lot of people achieve that.
Okay. So how is campaign like in Salaga North? Are you also doing house to house, market to market, farm to farm? What are you guys doing?
You know, this year's campaign is about the message. It is about what this man has done, what the other man has done. Dr. Bawumia, for instance, he's the present vice president. The man he's competing with has been a vice president before. So when we go, we tell the people what Bawumia as vice president he has been able to do. What the man, the other side, couldn't do when he was the vice president. So the differences are there. The parliamentary side, this MP, he's just ending his 4 years. The man competing with him, he has served as MP for 8 good years. The work is there for us to compare. So it's just about, we are doing our best. We are doing.
All right. We wish you all the best.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Habib, and I need to do common on the secretary, my NPP, I was Raga North, about 1 percent so, and the echo show Honman or the Amazon, see, I can say the NPP for Nikita City in the person of Al Hassan Abdallah. Idi. Aha.
But before that, 2012 for Mote constituency, and 2016, the Omudima NDC.
Okay. Yes. Into 2020, and Obe we need it. Almost say, or it said the Ochemuno, or say before, almost say Northeast Gonja district, and check any call 2020 election, and he was the first DC for the district.
Okay.
Until Omo Juma was here as DC, and before the president, almost Debbie, yes, and I winnie and Tino. Sure. Said the okay. Said this time round, no, it's not about parliamentary and presidential and also or mobeji.
All right.
Yeah.
You ever heard the Kwakushi?
Yeah, sure. Now can Professor Smansapon.
Yeah. The researcher. What they are ban. And the latest year, why year any sampling a methodology or the a year any sampling no. Ejina say or the population of 18,807,954, and the sample size was 99,355, and number of communities 4,272.
Okay, across Ghana.
Across Ghana.
Okay.
And research design was 51%, and but Oshima, as it stands now, the way you know, Dr. Baumia. Hanchichimu Eduanai and Kurachipo Bako. And almost 49.1%. And a sepe Dr. Baumia. And a nipa 45.8% epe John Mahama. 2.2% epe cheddar. Tifuye. And 1.2% epe afafranto. Cheddar bepa afafranto.
Yeah. Oh, from ye being in idea. Research be a ababiano. Cheddar is ahead of Afafranto.
Wow.
Na on say cheddar any Afafranto nyinano. Na omo figures no. Na e wo be 7%.
Yeah, no mo kosro.
Omo kosro
the last 3-4 months ago.
Exactly. But about one beno they are declining.
Tiano mo tibafo. And two abasisi obenya 2 cheddar benya 2.2 and Alan benya 1.2.
According to research.
According to research Professor Smart Sapon aye. And others omo de oniha ono no 1.7%.
Now your parliamentary so.
Yeah. Okay. That's projected parliamentary result no so. Ewa meba no so ewa o say it's likely say MPP NDC binya 15 in addition to 92.
Now it is confirmed say okay Raman Abahumaniso from Damon.
All right.
We are near to us.
Hey, Raman time so. Okay, well, Raman, good afternoon. Thanks for joining us.
Good afternoon. How are you?
We are doing great. This is Oman FM Net 2 TV.
Okay.
Yeah. This very afternoon, we want to focus on Damango constituency. And
really?
And looking at the data that we have here. From the year 1996 coming, it was only 2004, 2008. You could see that as for the presidential, they've been given to the NDC, but 2004, 2008, it has been the MPP, and recent election, which is 2020, the Honorable Lands and Natural Resources Minister, the Honorable Abu Jinapo, won for the NPP. So from 1996, statistically, it has been presidential for NDC, and 2004, 2008, 2020, NPP.
Yeah.
Can you tell us how the dynamics are in the constituency?
Yeah, thank you very much to your viewers and listeners across the country. What happened was that it was formerly Damango Daboye constituency.
Yes.
And the Damango Daboye constituency is one of the constituencies that has a lot of tribes.
Okay.
Yes, so we were having Mamprusi temperaments from the Daboye side.
Okay.
We have Dagombes from the Damango side. We have a lot of Dagabes. We have a lot of Farafares in the constituency.
Okay.
So those days and the nature of NDC, most of the Farafares, the Dagabes, the Templements were born NDC.
Okay.
Yeah, so around 92, 96, it was difficult for MPP to penetrate. But the year 2000, the Gonjes became so strong in the party.
Okay.
So the Damango Township was mainly MPP. Until the coming into being of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. You know, John Mahama is a Gonja, born in Damango, a native of Bole. So mostly in politics of Ghana, you cannot take tribe away from it.
Okay.
We try to associate ourselves with our tribes.
Okay.
So when John Mahama became a running mate the Gonjes shifted to NDC.
Oh, I see.
Exactly. So that made the 2012, 2024, 2020 became NDC stronghold.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
So and Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is also a Mamprusi.
Okay.
So when you go to the Daboya side, the Mamprusis were there. So that is why in the 2020 election, when you check the Daboya Mankaru, you will see that MPP won both presidential and parliamentary.
And parliamentary, yes. Looking at the projections that we have here.
Exactly. The Templements and the Mamprusis allied themselves.
Okay.
They are the minority tribe, but they are the minority tribe per the land. But they are the majority per population.
Okay. Okay.
So they align themselves, and that's why MPP won there. But when you come to Damango, Jomama is a native of Damango, born and bred in Damango. The mother is buried in Damango. The mother was in Damango. So that bond is there.
Okay.
So most people, the Gonjes see themselves as, they see NDC as their party. And the Farafares and the Dagabes are also NDC by birth.
Okay.
And that made NDC very strong in Damango.
Wonderful.
Until the coming of Honorable Lawyer Samuel Abu-Jinapor.
Okay.
Who is a master tactician, who is the man who has vision. Who has vision. He's a man of vision. And he has been able to psych the whole constituency to have the faith in him.
Okay.
To have the faith in him. And that's why during the 2020 election, MPP won for the parliamentary, but we lost to the president.
Oh, I see.
But God willing, come 2024, this election, we are working hard in Damango. Currently, we have about 90 police stations.
Okay.
We are working hard to set a record in Ghana. We want to have a constituency that Abu-Jinapor will win all the 90 police stations across. Now, the seat is a foregone conclusion. That one, for the seat, the parliamentary, we all know that Abu-Jinapor has won. What we are now pushing is that we want to win presidential too, and that's our focus now.
Okay.
That's our focus.
Okay.
We want to win presidential.
All right.
So the dynamics is that because Domama is a native of Gonja, it's a native here. It's sometimes the Gonja sometimes see NDC as their tribe's party. So it's difficult to break through.
All right. All right. So now Damango as a regional capital for Savannah region and Honorable Abu-Jinapor as a member of parliament and Lands and Natural Resources Minister.
Yeah.
What can you tell our viewers or listeners listening to Oman FM Net 2 TV has been the performance of this current administration in the constituency?
Number one, it is the MPP government that created the Savannah region for us.
Okay.
The Savannah region itself brought a lot of infrastructural development to the region.
All right.
When we put that one aside, I think under Abu-Jinapor, Damango is the only constituency in Ghana that has 3 astroturfs.
You have
no
3?
3. And the 4th one is under construction.
Wow.
The 4th one is under construction. Damango is the only constituency in Ghana that has 3 astroturfs. You cannot take it away from Abu-Jinapor. And that's the work of Abu-Jinapor. Before the coming of Abu-Jinapor, we didn't even have a pitch where our youth play football. But now we have astroturf in Larbanga, we have astroturf in Busunu, we have astroturf in Damango.
Wow.
The canteen astroturf very soon is going to be started.
Okay.
That is the area of sports. When you come to education, we have enormous infrastructure funded by Abu-Jinapor.
Wow.
Built schools. Currently, Damongo is also one of the few constituencies in Ghana that is getting 3 senior high schools. 4, it's getting 4. Already we have 3. Yes.
Wow.
Abu-Jinapo built a senior high school in Larbanga. It started this term. Currently, students are there. There's another senior high school ongoing. A construction is ongoing in Buzunu. So under Abu-Jinapo, we are building 2 senior high schools in Damongo. If you want to talk of the JSS, if you talk of the primary schools, if you talk of the nursery, the daycares, we cannot count. If you want to talk of CHIPS compounds that Abu-Jinapo facilitated, we cannot count. My brother, and when we want to talk, one of the most important aspects of life is the human resource.
Okay.
I think Damongo is in this government. In this government, there is no constituency that had the greatest share of employment than Damongo constituency. There's no constituency, yes. We can count. We have the data. If I didn't know I would be speaking to you, if I had known about 30 or 40 minutes ago, I would have prepared the record for you.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, Damongo, the whole Ghana per population, there's no count, there's no constituency that benefited human resource. That's when we talk of recruitment, the audit service, the police service, the ambulance service, the fire service. We talk of the customs. There are certain jobs we didn't know that people from our area even can get. But under Abu-Jinapo, those things are now every house. There is no home in this constituency that has not benefited from Abu-Jinapo.
Look,
and when we come to the area of agriculture, my brother,
okay,
Damongo constituency, predominantly farmers.
Okay.
Damongo constituency it's only Abu-Jinapo, the only constituency in Ghana where the MP has been able to secure 5 brand new tractor service for free service. It's only in Damongo.
Wow.
Every year he brings more than 5,000 fertilizer inputs. He brings condemn, that's weedicides. He brings seeds for farmers free. My brother, the latest is that we have a total population of 25,000 women in Damongo. Abu-Jinapo is giving all the 25 women a cloth. The cloth costs 180 Ghana cedis each. So he is spending almost 4.5 million Ghana cedis to buy clothes for women.
25,000 women.
25,000 women.
Wow.
And Abu-Jinapo has given women empowerment. Our register, we have 25 women population in our register. And each woman has been given a token for women empowerment.
Wow.
This has never happened in any constituency. So my brother, you just know Damongo there, we are in heaven. I'm in Abu-Jinapo.
You seem to be so excited looking at how you pronounce the Jinapo.
Yeah, that's it. It's supposed to be celebrated.
Sure.
It needs to be celebrated.
Yes. So, are you going to increase vote in the coming election?
Oh, more. We are going to see more. We are targeting to increase more than 5,000 votes.
Okay.
Yes. And mark my words, by the grace of God, not our power, by the power of God. We are adding 5,000 votes to Abu-Jinapo, and we are adding more votes to Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia.
All right.
The Damongo constituency people are not ingrates. We are grateful to the work of His Excellency Nana Addo Akufo-Addo and Honorable Abu-Jinapo, and we definitely reward them.
Okay. You made mention of the people of Damongo associating themselves with, tribal issues or tribal sentiments. They're like John Mahama. Her mother is from the region, so the people there over the period have been voted.
Both mother and father are from the region.
Very good. Now he's from the region. Can you say he has done something for the region that he's coming from?
And that is the reason why Abu-Jinapo has become the mover and shaker of the constituency.
Oh,
because when you compare Abu-Jinapo as a minister and compare him to Excellency John Dramani as vice president and president, you will see that John Mahama has nothing to show off in this constituency and in the region. Abu-Jinapo has dominated him. He has done in all facets of life. And that is why the Damongo constituency is gradually becoming an MPP home. And definitely by the grace of God, it's going to be MPP home.
All right.
We'll bring the votes.
Okay.
You hold on. You wait and see. 7th December by 9 p.m. You hear the news and you'll be shocked. Someone is bringing the votes.
Wow. Someone just sent me a message that the Honorable Samuel Abu-Jinapor's wife has been also supporting him strongly in the constituency. How true is that?
My brother, I am here to see or to hear or to see a supportive wife like Nada. Wow. Nada is a phenomenal wife, very supportive wife. He's doing the work more than even the husband.
Wow.
He hits the ground, he talks to the people, he aligns himself to the people, and he's a fantastic woman.
Wonderful. Rahman, thanks so much for what you have given us, and we wish you all the best.
Thank you.
All what
we
you
are
doing.
heading towards Bush right now. We are hitting the road. We are going to the interiors to campaign. NDC should be there tickling themselves. When the votes come, they will be shocked. They will run away. Wow. We are hitting the ground. We are just dispatching. We are heading towards Bush. They should be on social media misbehaving. Social media, how many Ghanaians are on social media? They drop the ground.
Wow. Robert,
thank you. Come and they'll be shocked.
All right. Thanks so much for your time this very afternoon.
Thank you to your viewers and listeners. Thank you.
All right. Pictures if you send him Yera Abuna upon a year. In fact, Utimus, my many campaign. Or Shani Kun t-shirt pana, Pabwe Shano di Rura baby, Yamona Baso, the Honorable Lands and Natural Resources Minister, Samuel Abu-Jinapor. All the way, you know.
Aye. And say a back phone line.
For phone, a brand
0240550899. Also, bet me a friend about program no SUD. Na also swadwe nchira wo no de aba na owo ahene emma Professor Masapon the research award de aba no as it stands now no de the MPP is in the lead but top 3 no de afrafanto amemu
onka ho kra
okay, good afternoon odini baby of free
good afternoon.
Yes sir.
Me pacho my family
ai ene na tu ni yetio
and because free but a friend NS
to yetio
we say Bahama no ni say ba me na ba come out
sound
come out that now mama I say e kwaya trend is na call ma se no ko ka say edru otu for so nti na ni timi ya de say the chemate na ya de eba uze chemate o mu obi o mu yehufuo o mu suade I'm making a journey to Jado, ma, and corner 4 years later. As on about Albany, or about the big 30 years old. I'm about to empty before more extra or many 4,000 another. Yes, we could them do such now. It's when you said,
yo, and then so that's Papa also wait to me after 0240550899. But constitution the man home. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Tabna.
What did you baby of free?
I have come to a court in the Catapult 7.
Yo, what's it, yo?
I already met some Professor Masapon. Never said, yes, some young mountains to be in my age.
Okay. All right.
Now, it was a name I can't say. This year, MVP parliamentary, you're around 45 to 150 seats. MVP Bena. And it's the word money here. And it's not that the Americans all cost one bar. Waba number 1 ma Dr. Mahmoud Bao. You are not that number 1 ama MPP ECBI. This year, you have the better hand parliament here this year. You have you have the year come and said you will be as will be my parliament and back in the bottom.
Okay. Yes, share that say. 0240550899 also bet to me a friend now. What do I drink Abba? Okay, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. I want to make this.
Hello.
Yeah, hello. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. What did you baby of free?
I'm trying to make this. What you is me go?
I'm on a froze, and I want the owners. Yentio.
But it's legal passer by no. Mama saw no na particular and one thing. We the video on I had before. One more bar, meaning on the man no or a political comedian. So I am feeling too much.
Yeah, say. Yedase, any wadaji, why? Yedase pa. Sa no de minti yo, se kan man pani mama so na sisi pillars no. I work flower pot.
Oh, must start it.
Hey, good afternoon. Didn't baby are free.
Ah, Rodman.
Now I see pillars on here.
We didn't baby are free me dofo.
Yeah, me free cash about much.
Okay, yet you.
Very say, I'm the pa no me team pa mo who say no for no more. I'm baby very. Okay. Ya bon pa ya say. Aban be do for time dey every
Okay. Who can go for now? They can't wait for the 7th of December now. And so we now class prefect na me. Good afternoon. Udini baby are free.
No, good afternoon.
Yes, sir. Udini baby are free.
But I'll be free, Mama. Yes,
okay, yet you black coffee.
The problem on the way, honestly, Mama told now, Odiamali, for 35 years. And in our port, near my book, I had now, first, I mean, simply about William. I mean, simply, Manado, it's no problem. Thank you. I don't know how my end is because thank you.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. 0240550899 now. Also, wait me a friend now about election reference center. So, good afternoon.
Afternoon.
If I told you, baby, I'm free.
If I told you, Oduma. That year, make us say, Papa, if you are buying a water with this, you put it bottom. You put main bottom. This is buying weight. You walk and be a. The program is
in fact, online no to trust is party and two on Kapapa. Hello. Okay. Good afternoon. Dini baby are free.
Good afternoon. You get to me Casafi at work on month.
Me bacho yet you.
This is for wait and with them, my sister is Babamula. Me how about to work on month from the thing. A city of one a former MP also say, one to or mamma one campaign, and I've kept a birth of Juma coffee, and I'm Polani, my mini team, and your mamma camp, and your mamma camp. Mamma also my one thing, so my cabin say a dear a young crack, and I said young crack. And I see people break your threat from one inch. Conscience,
okay. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's
that's honorable gift to Chumampo. Okay.
Yeah. Good afternoon. What do you baby are free?
Good afternoon, my FM.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that must say. That can be a moment in your custom. Now, me have if you could afford your assistant. Now, yeah, Pano, Sishan, Kumu Pano. Well, until you must record later about so last week. At the castle on my head. Goes no, but the fair, almost fairly. Yeah, dear. If you do not come.
Okay. I want the drip machines in the yeah, that's
yo.
Good afternoon. Hello. Okay. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. What didn't baby are free? Maybe I show you too.
I'm so big as I see. I'm not kind of correct. I walk on off. Get them blouse on the Omugusupa. Okobe Bia Omuguso. And I drip from some of the body MC on Fine Yajmo. You will find the grace of me other boy. It will coffee near house to house. It will coffee Musia for Mamma Yamaya and Twaba. It's me who know day.
Okay.
You won't cast no more fine.
Abuakwa North.
Abuakwa North. Okay.
Abuakwa North.
And I said a Bodinga MC. And it's now a semi Busan. Large Bodinga. Menena di in Como Michu so ha.
Yeah.
And you say drape on the second day. None on Robert Transe, Yenfaman non Vanco. Then in second year, or say or the Quaker. Yeah.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon, Abra.
Yes, madam.
I'm not to say.
Young way now swear.
Yamianto. I say my young that is my father.
Pepacho, oh, Dini, baby, I'll free.
If I say, Maya,
Obaya, Kafra, so I are. Why?
My friend, Mobaya.
It's you.
Now, I'm from my air having a family, I'm a cat. Then so, my brother is my papa. What's it? Obama, and I name it can't say, Tamahabo, Agyapong. What's it, sister? And I'm seeing me up to the Abra, I'm not sure, but I will be a then people for a one more year. And then woman to think, and many people say, Mahama, Habo, what $7 billion. What you are 3 billion, when you need to see what the man, what you are 3 billion, and what they told about 4 billion. And $80 now, such a beginning, what they told, offending in a next amount of money of watches. And to everything, some to me, every 4 pennies for any coordinators. Won't you mean you're hanging up platforms? I'm only a demonstration, not that of 1 year who said. Have one burning in your pen or the year. Okay.
Yo, yeah, that's Papa. Also, bet me after 0240550899. Now, what do I do share about program? So, this is your election reference center. Said the airport, I will constituencies and hold on night at the amount. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Would any baby out free?
May the Kwame de ask me, because if you Tama West.
Okay, yet you.
If I tell woman call grants near here, T-shirt, T-shirt.
Okay.
T-shirt, or door to door. Uncle full request T-shirt, one much T-shirt in through my end.
Yo. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Justice, you're to me for
And for last caller.
Yeah.
Hello.
Last 2 calls. Good afternoon. Odini baby are free.
A friend also me prefer with my center.
You also yet you.
No quarry Ghana had one I won. You're in the pie of my untina John Dramani Mama catcher, yes, sir. You short memory. If you say your short memory near one and cannot know any advice made you know my country, yes, sir. 3 days, 6 years, woman at the buyer. And when the Pamosi and ye. And maybe I some occupy mechanic NPP. Women river film, Nayan country will be asked on piano Mekwaba. Ubi and me will be actually.
Yes, share that say. You for last caller now. You for you made the name I'm running away. Good afternoon. Odini baby are free. Hello.
Hello, Abra. Good
yes,
afternoon.
Sir. Good afternoon. Odini baby are free.
From Charles, free dance, ma.
Okay, me patcho yet you.
Another my idea, papa.
Yeah, that's it.
Another, and this will abide what my losing poto. Professor Smart upon Indian crowd a because I am some feeding off your tea region and northeast Savannah. Now what do you at debut? Oh, but me, I'm home in our bread. Abra, only or wine. Where the mamma have a grand program, maybe. One report. Okay. Oh, campaign now, Tonsu.
Yeah, that's. Yo, bye. Yeah, Brenna son, Ebusian 4. NT, yes, sorry, so. Election Reference Center, Eba Wakwemwana. Yena your producers ase. Executive producer, general manager, lawyer Charles Amodate, and afe Dr. Mosiso kan oko MCR, Ejando ewo ho, Justice Afo wo ho, Bente ewo ho, Elder Kwesi Ninsen wo ho, studio ha, Focus, Judge Sarkodie, and afe Elekem, and a Sabatel. Obi bia or boye in the production of this program no that was it.
Well, now me I'm watching live and very happy when I see you on set. When I remember way back, God has done very well. Go high, and the sky should be your starting point. No of Akobo or hey, you may deeper.
Okay.
You better done as papa. Man for are interested, Professor or in China, on the one analysis.
You be project cry with TV.
You be sure I'm more research from Munia.
You be come, Yamea Duma Ochna.
Yeah.
Echna 2 to 4 say years or so. Election Reference Center, Bebo Akwem, Ewo, Oman FM, and in the 2 TV. So you're drilled down specialists. Abena Nyakon Kwekuma, Mene.
Oh, and Chibuisia, Konyamia Duma, Echna, same time 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Election Reference Center. Anything about election day between this time, 16 days ahead of us, say because December 7th general election day. Omomo Madrid Namra, Kencity Media, Net 2 TV, or Man FM, Ash FM, Nap Radio. Yeni Edin Komo Papa, Edbeo. Dr. Musiso Kan, Munina, Ekahubi, and Edikund.
See.